What's good, everybody? It's your boy King Tyson. We here for another episode 15, y'all. We back for episode 15 of the Raw and Smack Talk. Hey. We are back for it, man. SmackDown was crazy. But before I get into SmackDown, hopefully y'all had a good work week. Hopefully it was successful. You know, I always got to start off with something positive before I get into the show. At first, I was a little down about this. I told y'all about this last year, when I had my down moments and shit. But, I'm gonna keep going, keep pushing, and I'll get there sooner or later. As long as y'all keep, subscribing, hanging in there with me, we all gonna go up in 2025. 2024 was good, but 2025, we gotta make it a better year, y'all. Damn, man, hit my hat. But yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all keep watching me on the Raw Smack Talk. And also, like I said on the episode 14, if you missed episode 14, please go back and watch it. Because we got a new segment coming, and it's called Cut the Foolery. I'm gonna tell y'all more about that as I get into the segment more. I'm still brainstorming it. That's why I say that, as I get more in depth into it. I'm still brainstorming that shit. So, yeah, y'all. So, appreciate y'all for following me, subscribing to me, commenting. I need some more comments. Can I get some likes? On the last episode, I said let me get 50 likes. Let me get 50 likes on this episode too. Episode 15, let me get 50 more likes on this episode, y'all. Let's do it together. Let's do it. So yeah, man. So we had the premiere. This is premiere week, y'all. This is premiere week. We had the premiere Monday Night Raw, of course. It premiered on Netflix. Damn right. And I premiered episode 14, of course, and this is the premiere episode 15 of the new year. That's why I call it premiere week. It's my own thing. But anyway, it's the premiere week for the Raw Smack Talk of the new year, y'all. Woo! We did it. I did it. We did it together. So yeah, y'all just keep hanging in there with me, because I'm gonna keep hanging in there with y'all. All right. I'm gonna keep hanging in there with y'all. God damn it. We're gonna go up together. But anyway, so y'all watch Raw. If you didn't watch Raw, you need to go back and watch Raw, because that shit was epic. That was like almost, I won't say WrestleMania. It was close, just a little close to WrestleMania. It was almost like a PLE, for real though. Raw did its thing on Netflix, man. I'm like amped up. I wish SmackDown was on Netflix. All them damn commercials. Speaking of commercials, Raw had commercials too. I wasn't expecting them to have all them goddamn ads and commercials and shit on the show. That's how I was like, the fuck, I just knew I was gonna be ad free, but I wasn't. But anyway, Raw was still the shit. So SmackDown came, and now let's get into Smack It Down. Let's see what happened on SmackDown, y'all. SmackDown came and gone. SmackDown has came and left already. So Paul Heyman started off SmackDown. He's Roman Reigns sent him out to address the WWE Universe. Paul Heyman basically was saying to everybody that he was saying, he says he's gonna say to everybody here at SmackDown, here at home, and he also said he wanted to specifically say to one man, and that was Cody Rhodes. So Paul Heyman called out Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes came to the stage, came out to the ring. So how y'all feel about that? That when Paul Heyman, at the end of the day, he told Cody Rhodes that Roman Reigns is joined. It's gonna be in the Royal Rumble. He said he's gonna fight for his title to be back in his hand. So do y'all think Roman Reigns? Do y'all think Roman Reigns is gonna get back his championship? Do y'all think he's gonna get back this gold right here? Do y'all think he's gonna get this gold back? Put in the comments, y'all think he's gonna get the gold back? I'm like, nah. But it's a lot of shit that I think is gonna go down. We got The Rock supposed to be returning. So I don't know. It could be a triple threat. Then you got KO. gunning for the championship as well. So it's a lot going on. So I don't know what this year's story is gonna be, but yeah. Paul Heyman told Cody Rhodes, like I'm saying, he told Cody Rhodes that Roman Reigns wants the championship back. And the way he's gonna get it is when he joined the fucking Royal. I mean, when he wins, he's not joined, but when he wins the Royal Rumble this year, February 1st, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in February 1st at 8 o'clock. The Royal Rumble in Indianapolis. Make sure y'all watch that, cause I am. Had to say that word fast, and I might have fucked it up. Oh! Keep cussing. I mean, I'm about to cuss anyway. But yeah. So yeah, he was like gonna win the Royal Rumble, and then all of a sudden we had Kevin Owens come out. He was like, really? You already know why Kevin Owens is mad at Cody Rhodes, because of Roman Reigns. So if you watch Raw on Netflix, Kevin Owens came out and tried to screw Roman Reigns. Remember, he came out and stunned him, gave him the KO stunner, stunned his ass, and he tried to screw him in the match. But Cody Rhodes ended up coming out and helping out Roman Reigns, so Roman Reigns ended up winning the match. Anyway, on to SmackDown, KO was like, you came out there and interfered in the match with Roman Reigns and Solo. See, now I really think you really like, basically saying, yeah, I really think you like Roman Reigns. Cody Rhodes, as Kevin Owens kept talking, Cody Rhodes was like, his face kept getting more aggressive. His face got balled up. He was like, then his fist got balled up. Then he balled his fist up. And so he's like, fuck this. He kept talking. He said he threw the mic down. He just ran after Cody Rhodes. He was like, ran after Kevin Owens. Cody Rhodes ran after Kevin Owens. He was like, man, fuck this shit. Oh! Gunning for you. He said it's on sight. Cody Rhodes said every time he see Kevin Owens, it is on sight, y'all. How y'all feel about that on site shit? How you feel about it? Put in the comments. Y'all think, do you think Cody Rhodes is gonna defeat? I think he is. I think Cody Rhodes is gonna win against Kevin Owens at the Royal Rumble. I believe he's really gonna win. I really think, but anything can happen. We'll see. We'll see. We are just going to have to see. So later on, not later on, excuse me, not later on, damn. So, Cody Rhodes ended up fighting Kevin Owens, and all of a sudden, Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu just came in the ring behind Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman was left in the ring all by himself. He was there by himself. When he turned around, he seen Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu. So, Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga, he came up to him, started walking up towards him and shit. First, I was like, oh man, they about to throw his ass through the table again.
Come on now, dog.
But nah. So, Jimmy Uso ended up coming out to help Paul Heyman. I was like, oh shit, he came out, he hit. He grabbed the steel chair, he hit Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga with the chair. He started beating the shit out of him. But one chair shot didn't even phase Jacob Fatu. He didn't phase him at all. So Jacob got hit in the back with the chair. He turned around like, are you serious? You just hit me in my fucking back with the chair. Oh! Now, I'm gonna have to go off. I'm gonna have to beat your ass. So Jacob Fatu ended up beating the shit out of Jimmy Uso. So it became a 2-on-1 again. Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu starting to stomp the shit out of his ass. Jacob Fatu went as far as in beating up the ref. He knocked the referee out. Kicked him in his fucking face. Oh! He kicked the ref in his fucking face. Super kicked his ass at that. So you know he's gonna be fine for that shit. So as they were beating up Jimmy Uso, he didn't put his fucking head in the chair. They was about to take his ass out again, put him on the shelf, like they did last year. They put him on the shelf for 6 to 9 months. So it was basically almost back in 23. He came back last year. So yeah, and took him out in 23. So Cody Rhodes and them coming back out to help Jimmy Uso. He came out and dominating the bloodline. Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. So as they were fighting, they were leaving the ring. Jimmy Uso and Cody Rhodes, you know, ended up gaining momentum on top of bloodline. So they was about to leave the ring, and they had Nick Aldis and the Breath and all the security come out. And Cody Rhodes was like, "No, don't send them home. Don't send them home. Let's have them in the match." I said, "Let's have them in the match tonight. I got Jimmy, and they're here, so let's have a match tonight." And then Nick Aldis was like, "Yeah, all right, we'll have a match." Third team. So I'm like, "Hey, you whack ass. They need a better. I'm sorry, Nick Aldis. You gotta do a better job at being a SmackDown general manager. At least your expressions just don't be like, you know, Alan Pierce. Alan Pierce be like, his face be red and shit. He be like, he's serious about his job. You be like, oh, don't talk to me like that. Like, man, please. But anyway, moving on, we had Michin versus Chelsea Green again for the Women's United States Championship. She lost it, I believe, last Friday. And now, yeah, she lost because it was it was actually for the Women's United States Championship. So we lost against Michin for the initial Women's Championship. So this time they had a rematch. And Chelsea Green and Michin went back and forth. They was throwing blows. Michin gave Chelsea Green a powerful back suplex. I mean, suplexed the shit out of her. I was like, God damn. She even had time to twerk and then do a cannonball. Gave her a spin cannonball to the corner of the ropes to Chelsea Green. I said, damn, look at this shit. I'm like, they twerking now. But Piper Niven tried to attack Michin, but Michin reversed and kicked her Piper Niven in her face. I already knew that was gonna happen. Michin. Anyway, Piper Niven, we already knew Piper Niven was gonna interfere. That's her girl. Of course, she's gonna make her keep the championship. So, Michin ended up flipping onto Piper Niven. She flipped onto her, and then she got back in the ring. So yeah, so during the match, Michin versus Chelsea Green for the championship match. Piper Niven had a nerve, y'all. Piper Niven had the nerve to try to interfere in the match with her big ass. I can't believe she tried to interfere in the match. So she tried to interfere, tried to distract Michin. Michin ended up kicking her fat ass. I keep saying, what was her fat ass? Well, she kept when she kicked, but she ended up kicking her big ass.
Come on now, dog.
Her face dropped her ass. So Michin ended up getting on the top rope. So when she got on the top rope, she jumped on like a body splash onto Chelsea Green. But when she did the body splash, y'all, she did her body splash, Chelsea Green ended up flipping over and like reversing it into a schoolboy pin and pin Michin for the 3 count, y'all. For the 1, 2, 3 count, she pinned her ass, man. And Chelsea Green remained the Women's United States Champion. I was like, oh, holy shit, I couldn't believe that shit, man. I can't believe that.
Boy, if you don't
But she ended up keeping her championship. So look, after the match, Michin was like, oh, hell no, bitch.
Oh!
Just do me like that. So she ended up grabbing her by her leg, trying to pull her in the ring. And Chelsea Green was like, get the hell off me. So Piper Niven came in the ring, was like, get off my homegirl. So she ended up hitting Michin in the back. She did a body splash onto Michin, her big ass, rolled on Michin, knocked her ass out, man, knocked Michin out. Michin was left in the ring looking up into the lights. Left her ass looking into the lights, y'all. How y'all feeling out there, man? It's the freaking weekend. It's like, no, but make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to your boy on this channel right here. Alright, but anyway, moving right along, y'all. So backstage, they had Nick Aldis with El Gato Fantasma and Pretty Deadly. They had Abdallah, well, excuse me, not Abdallah. I'm calling him a new name, y'all. Elgato Phantasma, Pretty Deadly, MCMG, and Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, all former tag team champions, I believe. Except Elgato Phantasma. I believe they haven't had a tag team championship. They might have one at NXT when they was at NXT, but here on the main roster, I haven't seen those guys with the tag team titles. But anyway, so they was all arguing about who's gonna be the number one contender for the face DIY for the tag team titles. So nigga, all this was like, fuck this, I got the idea. It's like, y'all two don't like each other, and y'all two don't like each other. We're gonna have a tag team match right here. And then whoever went out of the four of y'all, out of the two teams tonight will face each other next week on SmackDown for the number one contendership. Face DIY. I believe it's gonna be again. I'm gonna face them at the Royal Rumble, y'all. So we're getting closer to the Royal Rumble, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in to the Royal Rumble, y'all, in Indianapolis again. Definitely. I think, like I said earlier, I remember I said I think Roman Reigns gonna win. I forgot that we got John Cena. John Cena's back. I forgot John Cena. So it's probably gonna be. I think put in the comments who y'all predictions. Who y'all think gonna be the final four left in the ring at the Royal Rumble. I think it's gonna be John Cena, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and I'm gonna say Seth Rollins, y'all. I'm gonna say that's gonna be my final four. If Seth Rollins don't have a match. So yeah, I believe it's gonna be, like I said, John Cena, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. Did I say Roman Reigns already? Yeah. Who was my fourth person? I forgot my fourth person. But yeah, the first four I said John Cena, Seth Rollins. Wait a minute, with Randy Orton. See, I'm going all over the place. I'm thinking it's Randy Orton. Randy Orton might come back too in the Royal Rumble. Don't forget about Randy. But anyway, moving along. Tag team match between Elgato Phantasma versus Pretty Deadly. Well, I almost called him Pretty Ricky. What the fuck? So yeah, Elgato Phantasma ended up winning that match, of course. Pretty Deadly was giving them, the run, just a little run. They ain't really do shit. But yeah, I won't say a little run. They gave them a run because they was beating up the goddamn Elgato Phantasma. One of their tag team partners couldn't even get tagged in. He got tagged in at the last minute, but he ended up going in. His name Angel. I'm sorry, his name is Angel. Angel, when he got tagged in, he went off. So he went off. Oh yeah, they ended up winning. I'm sorry. He went off too though. But when he got tagged in, he beat the shit out of him. But also that with the help, they ended up winning with the help of Elektra and Santos Escobar. They distracted the so they ended up winning with the help of them as well. So Elgato Phantasma will be advancing. There'll be one of the teams that will be facing the next team. Whoever wins later on tonight, when I tell you, will be facing each other next week for the number one contender match. But anyway, so they won that match. How y'all feeling? I keep asking how y'all feeling, y'all. It's a new year. I want to say it's a new me, but it's a new year, y'all. It's 2025, man. Right, make sure y'all stay in there. Keep me locked in, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the notifications button. Click all notifications on, man. Click all notifications right here, right now with your boy, King Tyson. Anyway, moving right along, we had LA Knight versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the Men's United States Championship, that is. Again, so before I get into that match, we got Saturday night's main event, y'all. Saturday night's main event will be January 25th. Make sure y'all tune in for that at 8 p.m. Alright? So let's get back into LA Knight and them. LA Knight versus Shinsuke. So yeah, LA Knight, really, by the end of the match, no one really won the match due to the interference of the Bloodline. But during the match, LA Knight and Shinsuke Nakamura put on a show, man. That was almost like a PLE, man. And Shinsuke did his finishing move on LA Knight. LA Knight popped up from that. soon as LA Knight did his BFT to Shinsuke, he was going for the 3 count. Jacob Fatu popped in and started stomping on LA Knight. I heard that LA Knight before the match earlier in the night on SmackDown. LA Knight attacked Jacob Fatu, so Jacob Fatu got his get back during his match, during his championship match. They stomped the shit out of him. Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga beat the shit out of him. So as the Bloodline was attacking LA Knight, we had Jimmy and Cody Rhodes come out to help LA Knight, man. They came out to help Jimmy and Uso. They beat the shit out of him. They threw him, across the barricade and every goddamn thing. So that's when the match really came about. I said it earlier, but that's when the tag team main event match came about. Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga versus Cody Rhodes and Jimmy Uso. So I forgot, I had told y'all earlier, but anyway. So the main event for SmackDown was Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga versus Cody Rhodes and Jimmy Uso. So I think they're trying to get Jimmy Uso in the spotlight too. Like Jay Uso was saying, they're gonna know Jay Uso as Jay Uso, they're gonna know Jimmy as Jimmy Uso. And then when they get together, they're gonna be the Usos, but when they're apart, they're gonna be known apart. Anyway, so it was beating their ass. They ended up having calling a tag team match for the main event. Move right along into another tag team match. Remember I was telling you earlier, MC versus Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. So whoever wins out of that match will face Elgato Fantasma. So the winner of this match ended up being MG winning the matchup, man. Austin Theory was dominating the match. Beating the shit out of one of the tag team members named Shelly. Shelly was getting his ass beat, y'all. But they ended up gaining momentum, of course. MC. I don't know why I was calling MG the whole time. Y'all gotta correct me on that. Put in the comments. MG. For some reason, when I'm watching SmackDown, it's like they got a little momentum as far as the fans go. They give them their props. But it wasn't like when they first started and they won the tag team championships, everybody was amped up. Now everybody was like, yeah. It ain't like, yeah, like it was at first. It's like, yeah, go ahead, do your fucking thing. But anyway, both sides, was changing momentums. They kept they was whooping each other ass. But by the end of it, MG did their tag team finisher on Austin Theory and ended the match for the 1, 2, 3. So now we're gonna have MG versus Elgato Fantasma for the #1 contender to face. See who's gonna face DIY. I believe, my prediction, I believe they're gonna face DIY at the Royal Rumble. Alright? So later on, backstage, DIY, came, they seen, later on backstage, it's Pretty Deadly, they seen DIY backstage. And DIY during the match, I've got to tell you, during Pretty Deadly's match against Elgato Fantasma, they was calling for DIY to come out and help them. It was like, DIY, come out and help. And everybody was like, what? They calling, not everybody, but the commentators was like, what are they calling DIY to come out? So backstage, Pretty Deadly was like, man, I thought, you scratch our back, we scratch yours. And Tama Ciampa was like part of DIY. He was like, no, I ain't scratching nobody goddamn back.
What did he say?
I ain't telling you to scratch my goddamn back. The fuck? And so Johnny Gargano was like, hold on, calm down. He said, we got you. We're friends, right? We're friends. But anybody going for that bullshit. They finessing the hell out of Pretty. I don't know why I almost called him Pretty Ricky.
Huh?
I almost called him Pretty Ricky. A song must be on my mind. But anyway, Pretty Deadly, they're finessing the hell out of Pretty Deadly. So Johnny Gargano was like, yeah, so we're gonna give y'all title shot, We cool, right? We cool, right? We'll get y'all your title shot. Just hold on. So after they left, Apollo Crews is really getting in everybody's business. So Apollo Crews came up to Pretty Daily, was like, that's a bunch of bullshit that DIY is telling you. They finessing you. You're not getting the title shot. They're lying to you. And then he was like, of course they're lying to us. So he was like, all right, believe who you want to believe. So later on, if you don't know, now you know, we got a new women's world champion. It is the one and only Tiffany Stratton, y'all. Tiffany Stratton is a new champion. So anyway, Nia Jax and Candice LeRae was backstage. Candice LeRae was like, I just seen your girl Tiffany Stratton go to the ring. And Nia Jax was like, oh really? Well, I'm about to go to the ring myself, I'm about to go to the ring and congratulate her myself. So in the ring, Tiffany Stratton came out, talking, about how she won a championship, and she was talking shit about Nia Jax. She was like, she thought I was a stupid blonde, but now who's the stupid one now? And everyone was like, oh. And she was like, who's the stupid one now? So Nia Jax ended up coming out, was like, you little shit. Oh! She said, you actually had fucking balls to fight me, take the advantage. Finally, you took the advantage. So she got in the ring, she's like, so now, she's like, time's up. It ain't no Tiffany. Ain't no Tiffy time. She said, time's the fuck up. Oh! Ain't no damn Tiffy time. She was like, you're gonna give me my title back, or I'm gonna take my title back. And then everybody was like, oh, and all of a sudden, Bayley comes out. And then Bayley was like, damn, I thought you was actually really stupid today, but you actually did it. But Bayley was like, no, I'm the next one in line for that championship. And all of a sudden, Naomi comes out. And Naomi was like, hey, no, I would have been a champion if it wasn't for your girl Tiffany who hit me the briefcase. Remember, Tiffany hit Naomi in the head with the briefcase last week. And Nia Jax ended up doing her finishing move on Naomi. That's how Nia Jax remained champion. That's when Tiffany Stratton took advantage and hit Nia with the briefcase. So Naomi was like, I'm the first one that deserves a title shot, first of all. So Nick Aldis comes out and was like, you know what? Since all four of y'all in the ring, well, I forgot, Bianca came out with Naomi. They're the tag team champions. I'm sorry, Anyway, Nick Aldis came out and was like, since four of y'all in the ring, we're gonna have a fatal four-way, and whoever wins that match will face Tiffany Stratton next week on SmackDown, yo. So, and he was like, this match starts now. So they got Naomi versus Bayley versus Bianca versus Nia Jax. A fatal four-way for the women's, for the women's number one contender shot to face Naomi. I didn't say Naomi. To face Tiffany Stratton for the Women's Championship. Not the World Championship, but the Women's Championship. The World Championship is on Raw. But anyway, that fatal four-way match was crazy. That was like the best fatal four match ever, as far as the women's go. As far as the women go. That match was like a pay-per-view for sure, man. They all was going back and forth. They had Naomi going back and forth with, actually, it was like a 3-on-1. 3-on-1. It was Naomi, Bayley, and Bianca versus Nia Jax. They all was destroying her as we beat the shit out of her. They all got it in on each other. It was Naomi versus Bayley, Bayley versus Naomi, Bianca versus Naomi, Bianca versus Bayley. It was going crazy. It was just going crazy. That match was going crazy. So Candice ended up coming out, trying to give what's the girl name, gave Nia Jax some water. Her big ass needs some water. She was thirsty after she was getting her ass knocked the fuck off. So Bianca ended up basically like doing like a tackle to Nia Jax, and they flew over the announce table. So before I get to that part, I already got to that part. Before that, Bianca tried to get in the ring. Was doing about to do her finisher move on Bayley, but then Candice LeRae came in and grabbed Bianca's hair. Then Bianca tried to yank it from Candice. And when Candice LeRae let it go, Bianca's ended up smacking the shit out of she ended up smacking the shit out of Naomi with her braided hair. So that shit hurt. But anyway, so Bianca ended up diving on the announce table with Naomi. I keep calling her Naomi. Her name is Nia Jax. So her and Nia Jax ended up flying over the announce table. So Bayley took the advantage. She did her finisher move on Naomi, called the Rhodes planted her fucking face in the ground, y'all. And the ref counted to 3, and that was the match. God damn it. Bayley is the I just knew it was gonna be Nia Jax. Because Nia Jax was getting her ass whipped the whole match. But I just knew she was about to come back and beat everybody's ass. But anyway, Bayley will be facing Tiffany Stratton next week, y'all, on SmackDown. So make sure y'all tune in for that. Also next week, like I was saying earlier, we got MCMG versus Elgato Phantasma for the #1 contender spot for the Face DIY for the Tag Team Championships. And also next week, make sure y'all tune in. They say Solo Sikoa returns. Ooh, whoopie-doo. Whoopie-dan-doo. So we're gonna see what's next for the former Tribal Chief. Solo Sikoa is the former Tribal Chief. So for the main event, we had Tama Tonga versus, we had Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga versus Jimmy and Cody Rhodes. So during the match, man, Jimmy Uso was getting his ass fucked up. He got fucked big time. But he ended up tagging Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, game momentum, ended up beating up Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. But all of a sudden, y'all, of course, KO would come out, y'all. KO would come fuck out and interfere in the match. Well, he didn't come all the way to the ring. So as soon as Cody Rhodes seen KO, he left the ring and started to fight KO. I was like, what the fuck is you doing? You got a whole tag team match right here. So he ended up leaving the whole arena fighting this motherfucker. So Jimmy Uso was in there to defend for himself. Ended up getting fucked up by Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. Jacob Fatu did his finish, did his special, but did his signature and his special. Jumped off the top rope, did a backflip onto Jimmy Uso. Referee counted it 3, and that was the match. It was no Cody Rhodes in sight. It was like, god damn, man. Also, make sure y'all hit my PSN PlayStation Network ID, y'all. King Tyson 88. Make sure y'all hit me up if y'all wanna hit me up on 2K24. Also, 2K25 will be they'll show the cover of 2K25 January 28th. January 28th they'll have the cover reveal of WWE 2K25. So make sure y'all tune in for that. I'm gonna also be posting that up here as well. So yeah. So it wasn't over though. It wasn't over. Before I leave here, it wasn't over. So Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens was fighting backstage. Then they came back into the arena. He was fighting. They ended up fighting towards the IT area. They got on top of the IT luggage. What do they call that shit? Yeah, the IT equipment. I'm just calling it IT equipment. It was on top of that, and they were about to go through these. Cody Rhodes was about to get power drive through the goddamn table. But all of a sudden, Cody Rhodes reversed. He popped out of it, and he basically speared KO through the tables, man, off the fucking equipment, through 2 tables on the floor, man. That shit was crazy. It was crazy. I was like, god damn. SmackDown was crazy, but it wasn't as lit as Raw though. Raw was the crazy. I ain't gonna compare. They both WWE. It was crazy. So yeah, man, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to your boy, man. Please. Make sure y'all like, and also hit my PSN up again at King_88. King Tyson. King_Tyson88. Damn, I gotta get my shit together. I'm gonna say it again. It's gonna be up there. King_Tyson88. Gosh, oh my. Man, I want y'all to keep following me. Hanging in there with me. I gotta hang in there with myself, man. I've been doubting myself with y'all, but I'm hanging there with y'all. As long as y'all keep watching, I'm gonna keep putting out product, alright? Or content, what they say, putting out content. But as usual, man, it is the freaking weekend. Man, I appreciate y'all for locking in with me. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you're right here with your boy, King Tyson. It's 2025, y'all. I'm out of here.